This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I really didn't follow FFIE, but, I had a couple of people ask me my opinion on it, and I wasn't really familiar with the stock that much, so I did a little research, and I'm going to tell you guys something. This stock is primed to be taken advantage of by the naked shorters. Okay, the stock is only 1.4% institutionally owned. Okay, 1.4%. That means institutions want nothing to do with the stock. And when you have a stock where institutions are not big on the stock, where institutional ownership is non-existent, that, in my opinion, opens the door to a lot of fraud and corruption. They can create as many counterfeit shares as they want. They can spoof when they want. They can wash when they want. They can have FTDs that are never covered. And you know why? Because the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI is not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. And the thing is, if you look at the numbers, the cost to borrow is 25.77% on FFIE. And there's only 10,000 shares available to short. You would think, based on this information, in a fair and transparent stock market, FFIE would be sitting and ready for a short squeeze. But what we've learned, or what I've learned, and I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell FFIE. What I've learned over the past 36 months is that the bad actors, once they set their sights on a company that they want to naked short, they go in 100 and 200%. They have no problem violating the laws. They have no problem breaking the rules. They have no problem engaging in what I consider to be criminal activity in order to make a buck. And the SEC could be sent overwhelming evidence that the fraud is going on. The DOJ could be sent overwhelming evidence that the fraud is going on. The FBI could be sent overwhelming evidence that the fraud is going on. And then what they're going to look at, they're going to look and see who is being affected by the fraud. If it's another 1% of being affected by the fraud, they are going to jump in and investigate and shut it down right away. If they take a look and they see that it's retail investors, it's pension funds, it's institutions that follow the rules that are being robbed because of the fraud and corruption, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI will do absolutely nothing. One time out of 1,000, they might continue with an investigation to give us the impression that they're doing their job, to give us the impression that they are protecting retail investors and the market, when in reality, they are not. I have come to the conclusion, I've said this before, our regulatory agencies and our law enforcement agencies in the finance industry are put in place to make sure the 1%ers play fair with each other, to make sure the big dogs play fair with each other. They don't care if retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules get robbed. FFIE, based on everything I'm seeing, is probably being heavily manipulated by the bad actors. The cost to borrow is extremely high. The shares available to short is extremely low. But the fact that only 1.4% of this company is owned by institutions tells me that the fraud, the corruption, and the malfeasance is going to continue on a higher level. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think companies with low institutional ownership are more susceptible to being abused by the RICO conspirators? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.